Hey guys, Marsengan here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be taking a look at the INT LR God Goku against Fusion ZAMASU. We've been taking a look at a couple of older units in this event lately, and obviously recently I did a video for Majin Vegeta, and we were talking about him and the physical God Goku, because they are the two most recent Saiyan Day units, and then here on stream we were talking about this guy right here, the INT God Goku, and how he kind of has been replaced by the physical one, right? But I thought it'd be interesting to check him out in this event and see what he is looking like, because he does have some interesting aspects of his kit that I think can make him still fairly usable today, right? So his 18 key super is greatly raising attack and defense for 5 turns. So when you get a couple of stacks on this, his defense can actually be relatively good. He's not like a UI Goku, right, where if you don't dodge, you're just getting immediately destroyed. Because his start of turn stats, especially for like turn 1, aren't the craziest. He gets extra damage when performing a super, and then he builds up key and attack and defense per pure Saiyan or hybrid Saiyan ally on the team. And then he gets an additional 3 key at 50% defense and a high chance to dodge. And high chance to crit for the first 10 turns. So 50% chance to dodge, 50% chance to crit. You know, he could be quite interesting. I've gone full dodge, full additional, and then the rest dodge, because with 50% chance to crit, you don't really need crit in his hidden potential. We can see he starts off at 211k. He is on the Blue Boys 200% leader skill. Now I brought this guy because obviously once he transforms into Vegito Blue, things could definitely start cooking. So I have got a Whis up. This is turn 2, so we used it on turn 1. I did want all of this key for Goku, but considering how much key he actually gets, on this rotation he has every single link active except for Shattering the Limit, which is pretty good. Because what is it he's getting from, he's getting Over in a Flash from Vegito. So that's actually really good for the extra key. So we'll go ahead and do this. We have the Whis active basically just to protect Tech Vegito from the AoE. I mean, I guess it's protecting Goku as well if he doesn't dodge, right? Because he's only got 211k, which means on a normal turn against this INT ZAMASU, this AoE is going to be doing like 300k damage if he doesn't dodge. So dodging is obviously a very important part of this UI Goku's defensive capability, especially when he hasn't actually attacked yet. Wow, great. Nice slot 1 dodge there, Goku and Vegeta. Fortunately, as I say, we do have the Whis active. God Goku with the dodge, you love to see it. And then that does 300k to Vegito. Man, it sucks that the 5 years, obviously putting them in slot 3 to get their dodge chance, it doesn't go off until they've attacked. Because this event in particular, I feel like the worldwide celebration with the release of the Blue Duo and how well they link with Vegito, the 5 year, well, they link pretty much just as well with Gogeta as well. Their stocks kind of went up, and then this guy released as like the hardest fight with the AoE, and their stocks immediately plummeted like against him, because that AoE, like without the Whis, especially because obviously it's because Vegito has type disadvantage, but without the Whis, like we would have just died there basically. Especially because Goku and Vegeta didn't dodge the super in slot 1, right? So it would have just been GG. So we get the crit. We get the additional as well. Let's go. 6.1. Not too bad for his second attack here, which gives us another greatly raised. The 12 key is only for the 1 turn, but obviously that increases his defensive capability for that turn, so that is good. And obviously takes double digits from the normals. I mean, we would expect that, right, with a Whis active. And then Tech Vegito now is attacking, so he's now got his 70% dodge chance. Plus he does get a bit of defense off of these attacks as well, so I think if he gets hit, yeah, with the Whis active, because obviously I've used him in this event before, and you kind of need to use a Whis to keep him safe there from the AoE, but he does tank for double digits after he's supered, so that's good. Right, so let's do this, and then we can get a nice heal from Bulma's orbs as well. Ideally, I don't need to use the item here, but it all depends on what happens in slot 1 here, because the Blue Boys could absolutely sell me out again. You're going to dodge this one, right? No, they're not. Great. I swear, these guys... I think I've done... I'd have to go back and check which video it was. but there are a couple of showcases now I've done in this event where the blue boys will get a whole bunch of dodges throughout the initial phase, but they just don't dodge the super in slot 1, like multiple times. That's happened now. Not really what we want, but you know, what can you do? Because I was kind of hoping we could just get away without having to take a lot of damage this turn, but you know. I think we have... Did the support memory go off on the previous turn? I don't think it did. Actually, no, because we took like no damage on the first turn, I think. I'm actually not sure because we had the... God, Goku screen up for ages, but no, there you go. So we get the buff, gives us a heal, gives us a pure Saiyan buff. GOKU and ZAMASU here for the extra defense is pretty good. So God Goku is up to 481k defense here, which is pretty good because after he gets another super, that's another greatly raise. Now, obviously, he has type disadvantage against this guy. So it'd be interesting to see how much he actually is going to take from this. Because if I do this, and then we might as well... I mean, GOKU and ZAMASU don't need ki anyway, so we might as well do this, right? Get the full 24 ki. Now, GOKU and ZAMASU could sell me out, but there's one attack, right? So we're really hoping for good dodge RNG on this turn. At least these guys do have their cards still. Hey, there we go. That's what we would like to see. All right, so we know now we can only get normal attacked by ZAMASU. So I'll be very interested to see what God Goku is actually going to take here if he doesn't dodge. Is there only one attack? But yeah, it's very good for him that he is not only on the 200% leader skill for these guys, but he does share 5 links with them as well. So yeah, he's only got to take 1 hit though, so let's see what happens. I mean, 14.5 million. Pretty good, right? Considering this guy got his EZA some time ago. Sadly, we didn't get the crit though. So of course, against a physical boss, not critting means he's not going to do a lot of damage. But we got the 50%, we got the dodge, right? So if you're going to win 1 coin flip of the turn against the physical boss, you probably want it to be the dodge over the crit, right? But alright, now I don't want them to go too crazy on this turn. Actually, this probably works out reasonably well. Because I don't care about Trunks in terms of, like, the showcase, right? So if I do this, the blue boys literally only have to take 1 attack. And then as long as that isn't a super, which, I mean, they could still dodge, then we should be okay. We actually, I mean, unironic, well, I don't know. I was going to say, unironically, we might kill him this turn, but he has a lot of HP. But you also have to understand, this is a pretty powerful rotation. There's no support or anything, though. So we'll see. Because, yeah, it could very much be over this turn, depending on how many additionals we get and stuff. I guess that's the problem with some of these units, where, like for God Goku, he's a decent addition to this team, which is very powerful. So I think we might be okay in terms of him surviving. Watch us now just get immediately supered on, like, Goku and Vegeta or something. Because, yeah, them in slot 2, they obviously do more damage. Also, I don't know which one this is on rotation, but mine is only 2 dupes as well. I mean, I say only. 2 dupes is kind of like what you want. But no, this is the friend who is either rainbow or 90%. I'm not too sure, actually. Of course they did. And they didn't dodge. Amazing. Wait, is this the turn where they don't have their guard? Yeah, it is. Awesome. Well... no super slot 1. Couldn't super slot 1 where my 100% chance to dodge guy was. Alright, so we have jumped back in, and God Goku was in slot 7, so this is his first appearance on turn 3, which is a little bit unfortunate. We've got everything except shattering the limit over in a flash. We are getting defensive support from GOKU and ZAMASU, so obviously if he gets hit by the AoE, he's going to take a lot of damage, but I kind of just want to see if he will dodge it, right? Because that's kind of his main defensive tech. So if you're going to run him on the team, you ideally want him to be dodging, right? Of course they didn't dodge. But yeah, so him dodging the AoE is exactly what we would want him to do in like a normal situation if we were running the team, right? So he's not like some of these units that we've been showcasing where, you know, in the AoE phase, it's like, well, I have to use a Whis, otherwise this guy gets me killed. Now, obviously if he doesn't dodge... Like I say, he's taking like, what, on this turn, he's taking like 300k from that AoE. Because it would be... ZAMASU's AoEs do 500k. He has like 290k defense, that's like 210. But ZAMASU obviously does extra damage to super types. So maybe like 250k. But he has the 50% dodge. And then mine has that little bit of extra dodge in the hidden potential as well. So... Didn't get the crit, but we do get the additional. Can we get the crit on this one and maybe finish him off? No crit again, okay. But we get to see him dodge, take a hit maybe? Oh, well, there you go. Kind of wanted to see if he would... I feel like he would tank for double digits in that situation, right? Because he double supered, so he greatly raised his defense twice. So I think he would have tanked that for double digits, but he just dodged all of them, which ideally is what you want him to do if you're using him on the team, right? So I will take that. I'm going to get the heal from there. And I kind of didn't want that, to be honest. But at least these guys still have their dodge. Watch this be yet another turn where he just supers in the middle here, where there's only one attack and Trunks gets killed. Because I feel like this is probably just the safest way to play the turn. Not a lot of ki either, which is kind of awkward. Yeah, that's not how I wanted to do that. Well, big rips. Can we make it to the next turn? We just want to see God Goku versus Physical Fusion ZAMASU again. Because we got to see one turn previously, and he dodged the only attack, which was good, but I need to see more. It's like that Kylo Ren meme. More. More. Yeah, it's 50% for 10 turns. 50% dodge, 50% crit. And then it drops to... Is it... Yeah, it is 50%, right? We read it at the start of the video. Am I tripping? Oh my god, are you actually... Oh my god. Oh, he dodged! Let's go! Oh, that would have been GG right there. Somewhere out there, Truth's dodge senses are tingling. Oh boy. How much dodge does my Trunks actually have? Six. He had a 6% chance to dodge that super attack. You love to see it. Yeah, it's high chance to evade for 10 turns, and then it's medium chance afterwards, yeah. Well. Yeah, dodge deniers in shambles. Right. So, we've got Bulma on the turn. We've already got a bit of build-up. It's a shame we won't see the buff from picking up Bulma's orbs as well, but he's going to jump up like over 400k. So, as long as he's not eating a super, he should tank reasonably well on this turn. If I do that, Bulma's thing will put him to 24. Right, so yeah, we're not going to use the item. Let's see what he does here. Nice. I just remembered that they don't have their guard anymore, so it's good that we got those dodges. If Goku double supers, he can live a normal at least. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Plus, you know, we have that 50% dodge. The fact that he went up to 10 turns after his EZA means that for, like, pretty much all of the content we have now, like all the content that came out during the Worldwide, like, he will have that dodge up for that whole time, right? So, the 50%. 13 million. We get the crit. We don't get the double super. Oh, God. Hey, there you go. That's what we like to see. So, I mean, if you get the RNG, the boy is runnable. I mean, he dodged the super, so we're still in business, as they say. Nope. I need to keep them in slot 1, because otherwise they don't have their dodge chance. I feel like this could be a turn where we just die horribly, but... You know what, the one thing that is a real shame is the fact that because God Goku is like an older unit, he doesn't have any extra sort of interesting tech, right? Like he doesn't have a... he doesn't have an active skill, because, you know... Imagine if we were getting onto this next turn and then we could finish off ZAMASU with an active skill. Like, that would be really cool. I'm going to do this because I don't want Whis and I don't want GOKU and ZAMASU to get killed at the end here, and I kind of want this to be basically the end of the video, right? I'm kind of hoping that we can get the kill with God Goku on the next turn, but yeah, it'd be really cool if he had some sort of like extra ability, because I know he's an older unit, right? But obviously now with this team, it's like if you had what, if you could only pick to run one or the other, you're obviously going to run physical God Goku like every time over this guy, right? But he is still pretty good. I mean, he did a pretty reasonable job in this run. We can't lie. Dodged the super, which, you know, obviously being from a big type disadvantage boss, if he hadn't dodged that super, like we're taking like over 2 million damage or something, right? Like there is literally 0 universes where you survive that attack if he doesn't dodge, right? But he did dodge, so, you know. Alright, come on, GOKU and ZAMASU. Yeah, God Fist active skill would be pretty cool. Any active skill, to be honest. They take 68k through a Whis. Oh, sorry, 70, so sorry. Right. See, look at this turn. Like, all the active skills, but where's God Goku's active skill? Should I just do this? I'll put it all on the line. We either win here or we lose here. All thanks to God Goku. I mean, that would probably be kind of stupid, but here's a God Goku showcase. But I mean, obviously, like if we were playing the game properly, you just win now. Like, this is just the win. You win the game turn. So no. It's a God Goku video, yeah, putting the run up for sale. That's a good way of putting it. I mean, look, we already know that this team will win. It's a guaranteed win on this turn if I just do this here in the slot 2 and then do this. And that's it. You win. But it's a God Goku video. Imagine if God Goku could snatch victory here from the jaws of defeat. It'd be so good. Because if I do this, right, if I use the final Kamehameha, it won't kill him. And then God Goku can kill him. Alright. Nope. I've clicked on the... Oh, I clicked on this thing. He's taking 390k from a normal. You can do the active. Well, if I do Vegito's active, I feel like the blue Vegito kills him now, right? Look, we might die. Yeah, he might slot 1 super. It might be all over. I might have thrown the run, but we already know that if we played the run the other way round, we would just win. So we know we win if we do that, but it's a God Goku video. We want to see God Goku win. Yes! Come on, God Goku. My goat. Crit. Oh, he didn't additional. But, see? He didn't get the win, but he showed out a little bit at the end there. Dodged every single attack. Got the crit. That's what we like to see. And there you go. That's how you end the God Goku versus Fusion ZAMASU showcase. With God Goku flexing. Because, yeah, like I said, there's no, like, if we died, we died. We knew that if we were playing to win, you just win that turn because of the might of double blue Vegito. But it's a Goku video. We got, you know, we got to take a chance on our boy God Goku. And even though he didn't get the final blow, he got close and he dodged all the attacks. So, exactly, he's just showing off. He's God Goku. He's, you know. So, yeah. LR God Goku still perfectly runnable against Fusion ZAMASU. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.